tell me that the only thing I need to fear is fear itself. They like to think that if I just had enough motivation, I wouldn't be scared. They like to think that they aren't the reason I'm scared. To every old person who thinks that we have it made, shut up. What would ever make you think that this world is ours, that millennials have nothing to fear because we have texting and internet and know how to turn on a computer? What you call fear is jump scares and creepy clowns. What I call fear is uncertainty. The uncertainty of the condition of our environment and the worry that the earth will be dead before we are. The uncertainty of our economy and the intense fear of shouldering our national debt. The uncertainty of our rights as human beings and the agonizing unease as we're watching people being murdered every day because of who they are. We look forward to our future of uncertainty and we realize we are scared. We are scared that this world isn't fit for us. We are creators and learners in a world where an education is a lifelong debt sentence, where we're taught to follow rather than to lead. We are carers and motivators in a society that tries to tell us that not everyone gets to be happy. We believe that everyone gets to be happy, and unlike the generations before us, we refuse to remain silent. We're scared that you'll try to force us to remain silent, that by trivializing our passions, you might just make us forget what we're fighting for. That if you close your eyes hard enough and pretend that everything is okay, we might just start to believe you. We don't want to feign ignorance, and our eyes are wide open. We're scared that you've taken everything that should be ours, that by telling us we're lazy and that our conventions are worthless, you're making our world more and more like yours. You're stripping us of our individualities and ignoring who we are as people. We don't want to be ignored. Or should I say murdered, because in a generation where credit counts for character, aren't they the same thing? We are scared that one day we'll end up just like you, that one day we'll become so out of date and out of touch that we won't even recognize when our own children are crying out against us, that we'll become so absorbed with what we think is success that we won't be able to stop to see the damage we're doing. You have created a system of fear, a system in which your generation fears with living with the terrors you forced upon our generation, a system in which we have everything to be afraid of. This is not the world we were promised. You have crossed your bridges and burned them behind you, and now we are choking on your smoke, and we are terrified.